What's going on, guys? Big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta, Yuri with D-Boy, and we have a special video today for you guys. So we have a video of me playing a game against Meta Nerd, which is Marcus, a very good friend of mine, and also a Spike main. So today's video will actually showcase the Dudley deck that we have talked about on the channel. You have shown a deck profile, you have seen the combo video very important, and now we have the match because you guys also wanted to see a match. Alright, so right here again we have Dudleys, but Dudleys will face Great Nature. Great Nature, an interesting deck, could hit very hard, but it actually has one big combo and you could play around it a little bit, but sometimes you just need your PGs. In this game, you can see from my hand I have 2 Emperors and 1 Reavers and right targets. So I'm good to go. If you check his hand, he actually doesn't have the right grade 3 or hand. He has one of the grade 3s, but he has this boy that could actually surge grade 3s to the hand. So that's kind of interesting. You ride into Duckbill, look how cute he is, and I ride into Daisy. So Daisy attack right here, he needs the counter blast, so he has to say no guard, and I got a crit, so that's good for me. 2 damage for him, it's a little bit too much right away, so he will be at 2. No heal trigger, no draw trigger, a little bit sad, but it's what it is. Right, so he draws the Polo Bear, that's good because he has the right target, and then he rides into the grade 2. Grade 2 ability give him the chance to surge into another grade 3, and he gets the right one, so he has the 3 grade 3s that he needs for his big combo, and an okay defensive hand, pretty good defensive hand actually. So 12 right here, I guard, and then he doesn't get a trigger. So for me right here, I would rather ride into Breach and call the Agile fullback in the back row. So Agile fullback will be only 10k but could attack from the back row, 10k to his Vanguard, and right here he could have used the heal. The heal will give him just the power, but again he wanted 1 counter blast, so he took that and he guarded my Vanguard, which is very smart. So if I got a crit, he doesn't go to 4 or 5 damage in this case. His turn again, he rides into the Polar Bear, activating XL2. With XL2, draw a card, still pretty good, pretty insane. And you can see from here, he still has a very good defensive hand, and he has also the right cards to do the big combo. So he pretty much will power this boy up so he could restand the Polo Bear if he gets a trigger or 2. Alright, so now this boy gets the 5k from the Axel marker, which put him on 17, 10k from this boy, 27, 10k from this boy, 37, and 10k from his own ability, 47. Insane. If this attack hits, he could even go up to 57. And 57 means that you could restand him with a Polo Bear. But looking at my hand, thinking about this, I would rather not guard this attack and then see what happens next. So I took the attack, which will power him even up, but again with 1 trigger that was more than enough to power him up. So attack with the Polo Bear. Polo Bear right here will be denied because I don't want to crit. And let's see what his strike check is. So nothing and nothing. Well, that's sad. So nothing in his drive check, and now this boy could hit me, and this boy could hit me. So this is a beautiful 69, which would mean that the Polar Bear would just not restand. 22, I could guard that, and then I would gladly take the attack. Right, so now it's my turn. So let's see. I could ride into the Emperor, reverse, have Force 2, I have the Agile fullback, which skill will activate, give him an extra 10k. I have 2 beautiful Emperors chilling in the back row, and 2 beautiful will be SPs chilling in the front row, or I could call my heal to the field and put the heal back to the deck. It's also possible, but I didn't know that he has some 15k in the hand because he had these from his draws and from the early game. So I was like, I will attack for higher numbers, which will require him to put 15k shield out there, and 10k would not be enough. So this would be 23 to his Vanguard. Right here, he could just guard with the 15k, right? So that's what we will do. There is no reason to lock right here, so just go back to the deck. I have only one card on hand, so I could not lock two, which is sad, but it is what it is. So this would be 23. Again, there is no reason to lock yet because you have one more attacker. And now Agile Fallback will attack with 30k to his Vanguard because 10k of his own ability and 5k from each Emperor. 30k, he takes this, goes back to the deck, lock one, discard one, give him extra drive check and extra 10k. So 23 right here will attack his Vanguard, and he has to guard this attack because there is of course a chance that I get crit. You go Daisy, Daisy will, or Davy will use the ability to call Daisy, and Daisy will call the Emperor. So pretty much you have the full field, and you will be able to lock the middle Emperor at the last attack, so his Emperor will not go back to the deck, because Daisy's skill requires your Emperor to go back to the deck. Right, so 23 here, I need one crit. If I get a crit, I could give the crit to Daisy, and with that he has to guard everything. So will we get a crit from the drive check 3? Let's wait and see. So right here he PGs. Yes, he will not take any risks. 1, 2, and heal. Okay, it's good defensively. But again, the heal will not do much because again it's just 15k. I would rather have a crit. So the 30k to his Vanguard, he could not take this. He has to guard it, because of the fact that I have force 2. So he needs to have 5k more, which is sad because he needed that Panda Beer to be on the Excel circle to be the one that he powers up. And now I will attack with 18 to his Vanguard because why not? Why would I give him the Counter Blast? So I locked the side Emperor, but I was supposed to lock the middle Emperor to not go back to the deck because of Daisy's skill. So this is the one that got locked, and it will be unlocked again. Now it's his turn. Again, as you can see from his hand, he doesn't have the right cards to do the big combo. And that's the thing with Polar Bear. You really need to power up your Vanguard, so you need the right cards. Alright, so he will be able to have not that strong of a turn, but maybe with the triggers he could actually change the game around, because a heal and a draw or a double heal could make a big difference. So right here he could attack me with 14, and he needs the Counter Blast for his Polar Bear. So this will be 24 because of his own ability, and I could guard this with my heal, so I will be able to take the Vanguard attack. And even if he gets, yeah, he needs 2 triggers to be able to restand him, but he will not be able to restand his own Vanguard. So 24, again, I will just guard it with my beautiful heal. And then he attacks with 20, and that will be a no guard for me. So no trigger and no trigger. This is really bad. This is very, very, very bad. I got a trigger myself, so he could restand his Vanguard. Nah, he could not, because the Polar Bear will give him 20, which will put him at 44, but he needs to be 50, and that's just stupid, because with one trigger he will be able to get that, and it's just sad. 2 times drive checks, 2 times nothing. He was very unlucky. Right, for me right here, it would be still a very strong turn, because I have my Gloria. Gloria will give me the card back in the hand, so I could lock 2, give him 2 drive checks, and I'm good to go. And then I could pretty much call Daisy, and Daisy will call me another Emperor, and I will have a strong turn. But this is a strong attack that he could not stop. It's a force 2 attack, so it's pretty much game over. Normally you will attack with the Dexter first, but because I already have force 2 chilling on this side, I will attack with the attack that has force 2. And that's pretty much it. That was actually game over. If you want to see game 2 and game 3, you could check the games on his channel. And for me, again, this is just a fast video to show you one of the games, a special game with Marcus from Meta Nerd. And there will be more games in the future. If you guys want to see the deck in action or another deck in action, we could do some area games, because I could just go online on area and just record it, and it'll be just like that. We never know who we face, but we'll talk through it. So Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in our channel. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel because we want to hit that 2K. Thanks again. Until next time.